Hello and welcome to this cryptocurrency technical analysis where I am going to be bringing you into the room with me. We are going to be trading this together as you look over my shoulder together on the Bitcoin chart. I'm going to be giving you a very professional, concise analysis today, why I am bullish, why I am looking for higher, the trades that I am in, and the targets that I have. I just ask one thing of you, please, watching this video, and that is just that you let me help you. How can you let me help you? It's by paying full attention. I really want you to understand why I have the targets I have. Let me tell you what I'm doing next and how to be prepared for what's to come. Of course, we're going into an Easter holiday, a few weeks of holiday around the world, and volume is expected to be lower, and with this we can also expect some nice moves to occur. I'm going to be preparing you for exactly what to look for next. So all I ask is that you pay full attention, just give me your full focus, block out the distractions, and I will be able to help you in this video. So allow me to do that. That's what I do best. So let's get into this together. It's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. So I suppose picking up a few days ago now where I left off my last video, and we obviously were looking at that harmonic together. Now the harmonic has played out very nicely indeed. But let's kind of remind ourselves what we were looking at. Okay, we originally identified this harmonic last month. So this is like a week ago now we had this harmonic, and it obviously stemmed off of the bounce off of the CC here from low to high. We come into the CC Fibonacci and we got that bounce underway. That gave us then the point of the first 2 points, okay, then off that bounce off of the Fibonacci, obviously had our third point, and then we were looking for the rise to the NPOC, which is the value area low zone, before coming back down once more, okay. As we progressed, we did get that very nice bounce, okay, off of our third point to give us then point 1, 2, 3, that fourth point off of C, which we put in together very nicely around that value area low, and then we were coming down to this zone. Obviously this was from the Champions live stream. We were looking for around 27,200 to the NPOC, okay. This was the harmonic, how it came from start after we bounced off the CC here to finish, and obviously what I stopped saying, obviously came to our target and got another nice bounce to the upside, right? A few things that I want to educate you on within this of how we come along to this target, how it kind of played out. If you remember from the last video that I made, we were in this section of the chart. We had this NPOC above us, and we still had that harmonic target below us, right? And what price actually done after that was it moved up to that NPOC that we had marked out, hit that NPOC, and we got a rejection. So the level that I gave you on the last YouTube video was the high of the move off of that NPOC. From that NPOC, we started to pull back, and it's like I was saying to my team, it really makes sense now to drop to the harmonic zone. Again, that harmonic zone targets from the NPOC to around $27,200. So we had this nice zone of support for the harmonic long. And what happened next? Well, we came down, we hit in the end the harmonic low, and we got our bounce underway. And it kind of looked like this from each step of the way. Of course, originally identifying the harmonic after the bounce off of the CC, looking for put it up to point C. From here, we put in point C off of that value area low. We're looking down to around 27,200. We get our lovely swing failure pattern off of point B of the harmonic for the long off of D. And funny enough, we actually come up to the value area low once more for another rejection to bring us down to what we're looking at right now. Okay, so we can see, if I just mark out that harmonic for you, I want you to all understand this, how we go from the beginning, point 1, point 2, point 3, if you want to label this officially, right, X, A, B, C, D. And that was harmonic from the original inception to coming up to the value area low, to our target zone during the Champions live stream, back up to the value area low once more before coming back down to around this CC zone from D to the high of the move. So you can see the CC Fibonacci level just absolutely gold, and look at this one to the absolute dollar, very nice level indeed, one that I've really tried to bring people's attention to and awareness. I just want to I'll take 2 minutes to just talk about this, because I'm pre-anticipating some questions. I really hope you've understood that harmonic. If If you don't understand harmonics, then of course the best thing to do is just come across to our website, right? And you can learn all about harmonics in a an hour-long course. But for a brief public video here, we basically had this harmonic each step of the way. That was bounce off the CC Fibonacci. That was the rejection of value area low. That was coming down to the harmonic zone. How did we know that it would end here and not the MPC? The way it ended in the swing failure pattern of point B. From there, rise to the value area low, come back down to the CC once more. I just want to spend 2 minutes pre-anticipating the question, especially from the newer people here, is what is the CC Fibonacci? Really simply put, right, you may be aware and very likely are aware of a Fibonacci level or zone that's referred to as the golden pocket. The golden pocket is a very common, the most commonly used Fibonacci pocket, right? And it's this 0.618 to the 0.65. And I've been trading now for just around 13 years. And through my time of using this, I was using, the golden pocket, the same as everybody else. And it was working very well, especially during the early, up until around 2 years ago, 3 years ago. This was a really well used Fibonacci tool. And then with time, you have to remember everybody in the world is using this. So the market makers can understand this and split price through it, essentially pull price through the zone that everybody is looking to buy, stop them out before the reversal. So I started to run statistics, and this is why you maybe can do your own opinions, but this is why I like to think that I'm good at what I do, because I put in so much more effort than anyone else. Every single day, all day, I'm here, I'm on the charts, I'm trading. This is my passion, this is my love. I love to do what I do. And to be the best, and I'm a competitive guy, and I do want to be the best at what I do, that I can assure you. I got to put in the time and effort. So I started to notice the occurrence that was becoming more and more regular as time went on, that the 0.65 was simply getting small little moves through it commonly before the reversal. So I started to run statistics on different Fibonacci points, 0.66, 0.67, 0.68, 0.70. I've started to run statistics based off of, what I'm seeing live in the time and going forwards data collection. And with time, I started to realize, well, the 0.65, I've found now a different Fibonacci level, which is, small in terms of margins, and that's why some people kind of love to laugh, right? They say, well, this is small difference, but for me, that every little point is an extra bit of profit. And so for me, these small differences that other people might mock at, for me, is the difference between a winning, it could be the difference between simply a winning trade and a losing trade, or an even better marginal profit. So especially when I was scalp trading, those little points make all the difference. They really do. And that's how the CC Fibonacci came around, by the way. So it's based off of the golden pocket, and then, based off of my statistics, research and recordings, came around to basically be, for myself and many others now, the superior Fibonacci zone to be using, right? So that's how that come around, and that's how we got point B, C, and D, right? And now that is all finished, we can start to look to more towards what's happening right now on the chart. I just want to throw this in here, by the way, and that is, if you are interested in altcoins, please let me know down below, because I am back again trading altcoins. Of course, today we can see red across the board, but for me, these red days are opportunities to trade more, right? That's where the opportunities are. So I am back again trading alts, buying in here hundreds and thousands of dollars every day, coming in and accumulating the alts that I'm interested in. So if you would like an altcoin video, let me know down below. Give a like, show some love, show a comment, and I'll see that you're interested in that. And I will do a video of how I'm managing altcoins, accumulating altcoins, which ones I'm accumulating, the reasons why for this, and the way that I'm managing. Basically, I'm trading of the derivatives, right? I'm trading like Bitcoin. For example, I took this trade today on Bitcoin. So I'm coming in here, I'm taking my trades on Bitcoin. The profits that I'm extracting from the market, I am then sending to on Bybit. I'm buying just more spot altcoins. And then from here, with those spot altcoins, I am then staking them and basically earning money off the altcoins. So they're not just sitting there. I'm able to gain even more profits from them again. So if you're interested in the altcoins or the strategy that I'm using behind this, then I can explain that to you. And I am gaining now thousands of dollars a day in complete passive income. I have to do nothing at all. And the coins that I hold and I'm staking and earning from, that's just passive income. I'm guaranteed that income every day, thousands of dollars for doing absolutely nothing. Of course, there are risks involved with this. That's a natural part of an investment strategy, right? But if you'd like me to share that information with you, then I'm more than happy to do that. Just for your information, that will be shared if I do this video over on the CC Pool channel. So I will just remind you now that if you're interested in that, you know what to do down below with the like and the comment. And also make sure you subscribe to the CC Pool channel. That's our new channel where we're going to be uploading this type of content. So if you want that, head over to CC Pool, hit that subscribe button, and that's where we'll be uploading the content into the future. And the next one then I can be looking for is, this staking strategy if you're interested in that, and which altcoins in particular I am accumulating and the reasons for this. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there as we bring it back to Bitcoin. But yeah, personally, I'm putting in a lot of, basically a lot of my profits over into those alts right now. Okay, so bringing it back over to Bitcoin as mentioned. So here on the lower term time frame, I've kind of just showed you what I was looking at today. So this was from my daily live stream update. So this was my daily live stream update today for the champions, where I was showing them this intraday long trade setup off of this triangle that I was, basically predicting. For us to fake out the triangle low for the long trade setup. Okay, you can see how this has now progressed from that prediction. It's went pretty well so far. We did get the fake out here. As you can see, I will just circle and highlight for you. Here is our fake out of the SFP, swing failure pattern, that I was looking for to get into that long trade. After that SFP, we got a little bit of a third touch setup retest before the subsequent increase in price. We're not out of the woods yet, right? No, we could of course still drop down. But this so far has become a very nice trade indeed. From low to current price, we're already looking at a 1.5% increase. Again, if you're a scalp trader, you understand that that is a very nice margin to have locked in already. Why are we being held down here locally? Have a guess. From low to high, we're coming into this CC zone, and we can also then start to pull some things such as the fixed range, and we can see that's giving us a confluence of the value area high, right? So we can understand the current level we're at. Once you take these SFP type trades, this is of course a nice take profit one around that CC on that value area high locally. But of course, if we pull that back from here, that's where I'm going to be explaining my next levels to the down and upside. Okay, so that's the setup that we had here locally on the Bitcoin chart today. So let me zoom out a little bit here, back onto the 4-hour chart, and let's add back on some higher term time frame levels. So here we are on our sideways ridge. I hope I haven't lost anybody yet. I've really tried to keep this simple. Okay, I've not, really just want to keep this one simple for you. Okay, especially from here on out. So we are range bound. I've been saying this now for over a week, right? Don't look for these massive moves. We got the range in front of us. The levels have been absolute perfect. I mean, just look at this value area low, especially. It's been one hell of a level. This is we had this marked out before it was hit, right? And look at this. Every tap of this level is getting a rejection. This is our clear as day range high, right? So we're looking at that $29,000, currently that zone of the range high, our resistance. Okay, our support is coming in then around $26,000. So we got a good $2,000 to $3,000 range to be trading. We got our lows, highs, range low, range high, range low, range high. Here, off of the CC, bounce back up to the value area low, back down to form an intraday long trade setup. So, as mentioned, and I just kind of showed you very quickly, but nevertheless did, we are currently at that mini range value area high in the CC zone. So if we are to see local resistance come in here, well, then it makes sense to drop back down to 27K once more, okay? And if we lose that back down to our range low, okay, that's simply just remaining range bound. I'm going to be explaining to you why I am bullish, why I believe that we're going to push up for higher prices, and why I am thus more interested in long trades until we hit my major targets. For me, my major targets have not been hit yet. Thus, I come to the conclusion of thinking that this sideways range is absolutely acceptable to be shorting in. We've had a lot of, it's fine to be doing that. You've got an acceptable range to take longs, to take shorts. At the end of the day, this is a range for the trader that's comfortable to trade in sideways price action. And I want you to be comfortable with that. Instead of thinking this is boring, there's no volatility, there's no opportunity. Well, actually, there has been extreme opportunity. Timing lows, timing highs, timing lows each step of the way, whether it's based off of harmonics, whether it's based off of lower term time frame trades, you've had the swing trades, you've had the day trades, you've had the scalp trades intraday. There's been a lot of opportunity on Bitcoin. There's a lot of opportunity on alts. This is not a time to be complacent. This is not a time to be bored. This is not a time to be anything else other than focused and making profits, because this is a time where we really are accumulating and making a lot of profits. So if you want to be doing that, you've got to be accustomed to trading sideways ranges. They're one of the easiest trading environments ever. But nevertheless, as I wanted to explain, I am bullish. I am expecting higher prices. Currently, of course, I'm understanding we can pull back here and we can even make a new low. We can even look for a swing failure pattern of range low, right? But as long, and I want you to understand this, as long as we're maintaining our higher term time frame support, I still remain focused for my higher targets. So I want to explain to you what they are. Really simply, this for me are levels, of course, from where intraday. This level is now ultra tapped. So I'm looking for a new yearly high. So this is our current yearly high at exactly 29,182 on Bybit, and I only trade on Bybit. So 29,182 is our current yearly high. I am looking and expecting, I have my reasons for this, but I have a very high probability that our yearly high is not yet made. So I'm looking for another yearly high to be made. So overall, within this range, whether we get another retracement or not, I'm not too bothered. I am still focused on my higher targets for a new yearly high. It's above $29,182. From there, I then make my next informed decision. I'm very good at making informed decisions when I've got the data in front of me. And that will either be an SFP of this high or a failed auction, which to me offers a short trade. That does offer a short trade. I would have met my criteria of a new yearly high being made, and I would have met my criteria of seeing a swing failure pattern or failed auction. Okay, those for me are criterion to enter a short trade, which I, of course, don't have at the moment. Thus, I'm not taking shorts here in this local range. Okay, I will if and when we come up and hit my target in a way I'd like to see. Alternatively, we just blast straight through this, and that for me is lovely. And we see a fifth wave extension where I start to look for $30,000+. You know, I'm more than happy to see that. Let me tell you that. But for me, yeah, I'm happily admitting I'm bullish. I know my invalidations. I know where I'm wrong. And I have full focus on my higher targets. If my higher targets are hit, I know as a trader that's been doing this now almost 13 years, right? I have the experience behind me, the intuition, the know-how to recognize weakness. Okay, so if I see that, I'm going to trade it. I'm going to react and I'll take a short trade. But for now, I have got my focus. I'm looking for higher. I've got my reasons. I've got my, statistics that sit behind me that, give me my confidence in trading. Also, let me touch on this. This could be an interesting point for you. Try and not let this video go on too long, but this is an interesting point of how can I have so much chill. You might see as a trick, of course, I can kind of hype up for a video sometimes, but if I'm on my own, I'm listening to my music, I'm focused on the chart, I'm in the zone, I'm chill. I'm taking trades, I'm going to be winning, I'm going to be losing. I'm not getting euphoric or sad. I'm just coming in here, taking my trades. Take a few winners, take a loss. Take a few winners, take a loss, right? Especially when I was more on my scalp trades. It's normal day for me. Just lots of trades, coming in here, obviously averaging out with some decent profits. But one thing that I could bring your attention to that really does help, and that would be that sort of thing such as staking, right? When you have that passive income on the side. So then if you do have a bad day of trading, if I am wrong on this, let's say I am wrong and this was the yearly high and we just crashed from here totally. Well, I also am in this really positive scenario where I'm still going to be earning staking rewards. Of course, the overall asset is going down in price, which I'm going to explain hedging strategies, etc. as well. But of course, the staking itself, I'm still earning more tokens and thus earning still thousands of dollars a day from just earning these tokens. But then also you remember, again, this is my personal scenario, but some things that I can talk about and maybe, open your eyes towards, and it's having several different businesses. I have also on top of other businesses, I have land, I have real estate. This is passive income that's these, for example, in my real estate, it's just all rented out, so it's guaranteed once again multi-million, I don't want to call it empire, but multi-million dollars worth of real estate that's rented out. So every day, every month, I'm getting the income in from the renters. And this is also another way of, when it comes to trading, offers me this level of protection, level of, chillness, that I know at the end of the day, if everything goes totally wrong on the Bitcoin charts, well, I've still got the the real estate empire behind me, sort of thing, right? So it's just like these other factors when you judge. Trades are trades at the end of the day. My trades are my trades, and that's my biggest focus. But having that relaxation aspect of understanding, well, if everything does go totally wrong here, I still have something to rely on, something that's guaranteed. Real estate is a great investment because it's pretty much guaranteed income. So this is always a nice fallback, and it's very nice indeed. And when we focus more on trading, well, of course, the staking now, the earn that you can earn on for this, right? Of course, you got this whole you got this whole way that you can earn from this. So it's like opens up a lot of possibilities and really opens up your eyes. So I wanted to make this video to let you understand why I'm bullish, why I'm looking for higher. Currently, we're just totally range bound, right? So I'm not getting like ultra euphoric or ultra bearish. We are just currently range bound. While we maintain support, I look for higher prices. Again, we got intraday trade setups. This might not hit our target, right? We could have just hit the value area high and then we rotate back down. That's fine. That's why we lock in our take profit one off of those intraday longs. It's 1.5% rise to the upside. So I would just say this: if you're interested in my daily live streams, I'm going in depth on the day of what I'm looking for, the plan of the day, much like this. I'm coming in here and saying what I believe is the best trade next. On top of that, you got of course, the Discord, where I'm giving more of like those live term updates, what I'm looking at, what I think is going to be happening. And well, that's playing out pretty well as well. But the main focus of Chart Champions is, of course, our educational content. So if you want to learn about Fibonacci, harmonics, Elliott waves, well, then you've got the whole course on the website, from a beginner to master courses, right? You got the speed run, which is the 5-minute, breakdown of those hour-long courses. You got the library itself. You got the glossary. You got the vaults, where you got the cheat sheets and the templates. You've got the deals. You got the journal, which is where we've now created from the ground up a inbuilt journal for you to use. So you got like everything that you could need over on our website, right? So yeah, that's just putting it out there. We got every day, this is one thing that I emphasize, that every day we're working. People want to drag us into drama. People want us to talk. People want us to do X, Y, and Z, but we're just focused on what we do. That's building, that's providing for you, the best educational service in the world for cryptocurrency. That's what I love. I'm trading Bitcoin, I'm trading the altcoins, and now I'm just really trying to, do my best to be clear, concise, no hidden messages, no hidden games, understanding I could be wrong and we could drop from here. And if that is the case, I'll hold up my hands and say, hey guys and girls, like, I got this wrong. I made an incorrect call. I also would have lost on this. So I'm putting myself in that position where I can open myself up for losses. And if that happens, I'm able to accept them. Luckily, I have my risk management in place. So it's not going to ever be catastrophic or wrecked, but I would have lost, this call. But I've hopefully made you understand why I'm long. If you want these even more, it's like this, but times 100 better. Like if you want more concise updates, want more up-to-date biases, because now you're going to go probably a week without a public video here. So if you want that more real-time engagement with myself, then that's what you get from chartchampions.com, right? Myself and the other coaches, of course. You got access to it's really some of the best coaches in the world. We're all out here, we're all trading. That's the good thing now, that you've got coaches that you can look up towards that are able to trade with real funds, that are actually making money trading. I think that should be, that's something that we've really kind of understood the need of the client. You may not even known that you needed that, but I have understood that is a need of the client. And to give the best service possible, I have to have a team alongside me that actually is making money trading. I don't just want good teachers. I want people that can actually make money trading. And of course, with the additions of the new coaches, I've really formed what I like to say is one of the best teams in the world right now. So it feels good to work alongside them. I'm very proud and happy of that. And if you want to get more of this and myself and the others, then of course chartchampions.com. Final words will be: hope you've understood this video, from the harmonics to the intraday setups, to the current just simply range bound environment. You understand our levels to the downside, the current resistance that we're at. Okay, I'll just pull it once more so you can just kind of see how really nice it is. Okay, then the intraday level of resistance, which we break through, our next levels to the upside, levels to the downside if we remain range bound over the Easter holiday. And if and when we break out of this range, of course, one would expect some nice follow through. So I'm ready and prepared for this. Well, I'm also ready for the swing failure patterns, right? I will just say once again, I trade the reaction. Hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you understand why I'm bullish, why I'd like to see these higher prices. Even if we dip first, I'm still going to look to buy the dip on this until my invalidation is hit. And if it is hit, well, I'll hold up my hands and say I was wrong. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed. If you want to see more, you know where to get it. Cheers, everybody. Thank you. That's me signing out, and goodbye.